What's going on, Fitness Club? Today's Thursday, and we are here for the 10 Keys to Athletic Fitness Live. This is your first time joining. 10 keys that are really, for me, the most significant to my philosophy on fitness. And so now we've made it up to key number 8. And key number 8 is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is the means to caloric control and fat burn. So what is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting, it is just a practice of defining each day a window where you do eat and a window where you do not eat. It's nothing more than that. It doesn't even mean, because sometimes people hear the word fasting and they think that means that you're eating less. With intermittent fasting, you don't necessarily have to eat less. You just have to eat when. There's a time you do eat and a time where you do not. Right? You have this fasting window, and for me, and what we're doing with our daily practice, our EBD, exercise body weight daily, when your fitness regimen is like that, this is the perfect complement to it. It's the perfect complement to it. And we're going to get into that in a little bit, because that has to do with the ability to create a window for yourself every day where you are absolutely burning fat, where you can burn fat at an accelerated rate. Okay, and it's up to you. It just depends how you eat, when you eat, and when you exercise. All right. Everybody does a fast during the day anyway, or during the night. All right. When you go to sleep, if you sleep for 8 hours, you're not eating that entire time. So you can consider that the end or the beginning of a fast. For me, that is the beginning of my fast. I'll go to bed, and I'll go to bed. I go to bed late sometimes, but say I go to bed at 10 o'clock. If I go to bed at 10 o'clock and I wake up at 6 o'clock, then that is already that's 8 hours. And I'm definitely not eating at 6 a.m. So if I don't eat until 12 p.m., it is now about 12, I want to say 12:30, it's 12:15. So that was my schedule. So 8 hours, now it's 12 o'clock now. So I'm going to put another 6 on top of that 8, and we get to 14 hours. So I'm at 14 hours fasted. I haven't eaten any food for 14 hours. If you can stay between a 14-10, so 14 hours fasted, 10-hour eating window, all right, and a 16-8, 16 hours fasted, 8-hour eating window. If you are in that sweet spot daily, that's the formula for lean physique. All right, that's the formula for lean physique, especially if you manage to get in some fasted exercise. If you can work out fasted at the tail end of the fast, between that 14 and 16-hour mark, all right, magic happens. You will enter, if you don't eat crazy, all right, at night, so that your food is digested by the time you get to around 14 hours fasted. Your body is going to be empty. All right. Your digestive system ain't going to have no more food to digest. Your insulin level is going to be low because your blood sugar is all the way. You're not adding any sugar to your blood. So your blood sugar is it's normal, and your insulin level is low. Once you burn off all the blood sugar, the next sugar that your body's going to go after is the sugar that is stored in the muscle and the sugar that's stored in the liver. That is actually being burnt off while you're sleeping. So by the time you get up, you only got about 20% left, somewhere around there. I'm saying it depends how much muscle you're carrying for real, but somewhere between 20 to 30% of it is left. You burn that off during that time that you're awake and you're not eating. Then you enter around hour 14, 15. Now there's nothing left for your body to burn except fat. You tap into your fat stores. And so that's ketosis. So the body is mainly burning fat. If it's mainly burning fat, and now you choose time to go exercise. Me and the wife, we just went for about a 2-mile run outside. So we did some fasted exercise. Now your body is mainly burning fat. There's nothing else to burn. And you're exercising. So you're raising that metabolic rate. You're asking for more energy from the body. you're going to burn fat at an accelerated rate. So you can create a window every single day when you combine intermittent fasting with the fasted exercise, a window where you can burn fat at an accelerated rate. And that is the key. That's the difference between fat burn and weight loss. People get those two things confused. They're not the same. You can lose weight, but still be flabby, still be fat, because you're just losing everything. You're losing water, you're losing fat, you're losing muscle. If you're not doing it properly, you're fluctuating in all of those areas, and you never actually harden your body so that it becomes resistant to change. Right? So once you understand the nuance and you realize, oh, fat burn, and the body doesn't actually burn calories, it's burning sugar and it's burning fat, and it's doing so in a particular order, then you understand how to exercise for real. Then you understand when and what is good in order to create the lean athletic physique. We already mentioned it, insulin. Why fasting works from a hormonal perspective is because we are able to control our insulin level. What does the insulin do? Its main purpose is to tell the body to stop burning other sources of energy and only burn the blood sugar. That's really what its main purpose is, because the blood sugar cannot rise too high or it becomes toxic to the body. That sugar, all right, even though that's the main fuel for the body,